Quick little announcement before you watch this dumb podcast. This is obviously Dapper'z from Dapper'z Pad. I know I've been along for a long time, and there's no good reasons for that. It's just border on laziness. But this is a side project I've been working on with my friends. Just a little podcast. This is episode 0 because we didn't edit this in time because we're all lazy. So in this podcast, we're gonna hear us talk about very, 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 very old, meaningless shit. But just try to enjoy it, I guess.
Boo! You suck!
Alright, welcome to Stuck in Purgatory. I'm DJ's from Dapper'z Pad. Who else is stuck here with me?
Yeah, I'm stuck here. I'm Nathan. I go by Never Nep.
Hi, I'm God Tier, and I'm addicted to Megan porn. This is the porn addiction anonymous meme, right?
No.
Right?
Yeah.
No,
Yes, it is.
That's next week.
I don't believe you, but
No, right now.
Alright, I'm addicted to feet porn.
Hi.
I like it when they're smelly.
Please show me your feet, please.
All right.
Please.
Toe jam.
We need to move on from this quickly.
No. Feeties. I love feeties.
Speaking of nice feet, Trish.
Trish Una?
Trish from fucking, JoJo.
JoJo?
Oh,
Yeah.
Part
5 anime.
Nice segue. Nice segue. Alright, part 5 anime. Isn't that coming out in fucking October?
Yeah,
October
October 5th. I thought it was 6th. Oopsie.
Nope.
Did you see the new PMVs, like the little the 10-second videos they have in like the
They
game
did
members?
one for didn't they do for one Abachio?
Yeah, that was
I
like
remember.
2 days ago, and the first one they did was Giorno.
Yeah.
I'm not. I only saw the Jorno one.
I wonder who
Yeah,
else
I
they're
only
gonna
saw the
change.
Abachio one and the Giorno one.
I wonder who else their colors were gonna change, because I remember like they changed Giorno's suit to pink from blue.
Yeah, I didn't really like that change, but I'm fine with that.
I mean, it looks okay with me. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I really hope they do add Purple Haze feedback, or at least do it how they did Thus Spoke Rohan.
If they did an OVA for Purple Haze feedback, that'd be so fucking good.
I'm
That'd be
surprised they
so
didn't do an
good.
OVA for Dead Man Questions for Kira, because I still don't know what the hell that's about.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what Dead Man's Question is about?
I do not know.
I don't
Actually,
know
you
what
know
that
more
is.
about JoJo's. You really don't know?
I don't know what that is.
Alright. Besides JoJo, what else was there? There was a Dead Man's Questions. What happened? I mean, No Game, No Life. What the fuck?
Ooh, No Game No Life Season 2. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice.
It would be really nice if I got a third freaking season of Rosario plus Vampire.
Oh, that'd be cool, but it did awful in Japan.
Shut up. It did good in my heart. That made my middle school years.
It made everyone's middle school years. What? That made my elementary years too. What in the
I
first
learned
season?
more about my body in Rosario plus Vampire
No.
than sex ed ever could.
I remember in 5th grade, we were watching a documentary on fish. And they were talking about sperm, and I asked the teacher what sperm was, and she said, "You'll learn about it later." And I kept asking the kids at lunch what the fuck sperm was. They'll like, "Yeah, you'll learn later." I was like, "Come on, guys, what's sperm?" Please.
That's the best part about middle school, when like you go into sex ed, and then the teacher just says like, "Oh, the penis." Then like the whole crowd of just like 12-year-old dudes just chuckle, just like a tsunami of chuckling. And then you just see the look on the teacher's face, like, "Okay, get it out, dumbasses, get it out."
I'm gonna be real with you guys. I never went to sex ed. I never had that class. I'll be real.
It was
I
just like,
found it out
oh.
myself.
You're like Dwight from The Office. What does the clitoris look like? Tell me.
I found out myself.
It
Via
didn't really
porn,
concern.
obviously.
My audio waves are a lot shorter than both of yours.
You'll be fine.
And I'm the one who's like 2 feet from the mic.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, who cares? Who's really gonna see this?
There's gonna be maybe one guy that watches this, and that's gonna be one of us.
Like, yeah, we did good
At a
on
later date.
Hey, can you talk about JoJo again? I want to see Babyface. I want to see that exact
Babyface is
scene.
such the weirdest. Spoiler alert if you don't know anything about JoJo, but also screw you. I don't care. I'm gonna talk all about JoJo all I want.
Fuck it, dude.
Dude, JoJo
Babyface is the
epic.
weirdest stand I've ever seen. Cause it's a homunculus, whatever the hell that means. Like the monster is real. People can see that.
Yeah.
Like, what if you're on the train and you just see that? You, what do
Yeah,
do?
you know,
I would be gone. I would even if the train was going, I would be not on the train anymore.
I'm glad that Part 5 is being animated because there's a lot of fights that I've read that I just could not really understand what was happening. Like in the Man in the Mirror fight,
Oh,
did
yeah.
not know what was happening. And then there were other fights, but like that was my fault because I just wasn't interested. Like when that guy who has Metallica fought Ladopio, I was not interested. I just kept flipping past it. I was like, I don't care.
Dude,
I don't
what
care.
that
I don't
fight
care.
was
come on, that was a cool fight. What the fuck?
Because I was in high school. I was reading on my freaking Chromebook. I just took a test. I was tired. And I didn't really care.
Oh, that's like when I was in. That's like when I was reading Part 6 and or spoiler alert, even though this isn't really a spoiler, when Jolene was masturbating.
No one reads Part 6.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Rocky
I bet you
Doesn't exist.
Jotaro doesn't have a son. Jotaro doesn't have a daughter. He has a son. It came from.
time, but you skipped a goddamn Metallica fight. I can't believe you.
This
I
dude
didn't
was like,
skip it. I just didn't pay attention to it as well as I should have.
all right, okay.
Whatever. Coco Jumbo is the most broken stand ever.
Yeah, Mr. President. You mean
Yeah, dude. No.
Coco Jumbo's the turtle?
The turtle is to stand.
Spoiler for
The turtle is
spoiler
to stand. The room is a natural person.
spoiler for Part 5. Polnareff's my favorite turtle.
Spoiler, my balls are smelly right now.
No, whoa, that is a spoiler we did not need to know.
Damn, dude.
What
I guess would be a
the
good
stage
segue
fright.
into this. What, like anime games that are coming out. There aren't a lot of good
Anime
ones.
Anime
Force.
games. Undertale for the Switch. When?
We already got announced.
I was so confident
It's not
that
on
Sans was
Switch
gonna be
yet,
in
is it?
Smash.
It got announced.
Yeah,
I know it got announced, but it's not out yet. I want it. I want it now. I want to play Switch, or I want to play Undertale on the Switch.
Looks like garbage. No matter, it still looks like garbage to me.
Can't wait to make my own OC. That sounds epic.
You can do that in Roblox. That's why I get so angry over anime games, because like everything I want is just so easily made, but they won't do it. So I'm forced to play these crappy games on Roblox and pretend to have a good time when I'm not. I'm unhappy on the inside, and I'm projecting happiness to fool people. But on the inside, I'm depressed because Project JoJo is bad. It's really bad. I don't like
Project
it.
JoJo had the worst development team because they had one guy doing
You mean
everything.
development team? You mean development person?
Yeah, there was one guy doing everything, and he was emotionally unstable. He couldn't take criticism, so when people were criticizing his work, he literally just said, "Oh, you guys don't deserve to play my game," and made it cost money to play the game.
You wanna know what Project JoJo is? The development team. You remember that secret ending in like Silent Hill 2 where you like turn the corner, it's just like a dog on like a control panel. That's what the Project JoJo is. That's the development
Silent
team.
Hill 2. You turn around, instead of a dog, it's just a dead corpse of a cat.
What the fuck?
It's laying there on the fucking D key.
Stray cat, no.
Stray cat, no. Dude, what do you think happened to Stray Cat after Kira died? Do you think Okuyasu kept him as a pet?
Okuyasu adopted that thing. Like that's Okuyasu's
Yeah.
cat.
I really like to think that Okuyasu has him in his house and he just plays with him all day.
I really don't understand what happened to Josuke during Part 6. Like, where did he go? I understand Giorno not coming. There's gonna be a lot of spoilers for
I
JoJo.
can't understand Giorno not coming because they were literally calling Dio's children. Like, Pucci was calling Dio's children there.
Yeah, but I understand why he wasn't included as, like, Golden Experience is broken, or Golden Experience Requiem is broken.
Yeah. I think Araki actually said that the reason Giorno was not there was because he couldn't find a way to write out him dying.
But it's like Jotaro knows Josuke. They're both in Japan. It's like, why didn't you call him?
Like crap. What? He would have helped a lot in that fight.
If you were to get Josuke to help you, you would have got automatically Okuyasu and Koichi to come. And if you have Koichi to come, then you already have his crazy girlfriend to come with him, and probably Rohan too. And then
if they could have gotten Rohan to come, and Rohan fucking opened up Pucci and read through him.
It's just a bunch of like altar boys.
Dude, I would love for Rohan to like read aloud Pucci and Dio's like conversations or whatever. To get more info on that, or the gay sex scene that obviously happened that we didn't see. Come on, Rocky. They
man that has
kissed.
sex
They
with-
did.
have
They kissed.
They've totally kissed.
They 100% kissed.
Oh,
That bed
Let me your
that bed had a
lips.
lot of sweat and probably tears on it.
Give me them vampire lips. So cold and tasty.
Do you think he liked to lick his Dio's fangs?
Do you think they like put a cherry in between their mouths and just went no 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 no. I like how this podcast turned into just like, hey, let's spoil a bunch of JoJo shit.
Who cares? I love JoJo.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love.
I love
Yeah,
JoJo.
that last part about JoJo wasn't a lie. There's actually a sex scene between Poochie and Dio. It's pretty hot, dude.
Really?
I hear that the creator of what was it? What was that weird sex movie that came out? 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, that was their big inspiration.
Yeah. They read JoJo and they saw that scene. They're like, I just need to make JoJo, but only that part of
They're
it.
like,
Hey guys, is 50 Shades of Grey a JoJo reference?
yeah, dude, it's about
I mean-
vampires. Dio's a vampire, dude.
Holy fuck.
There's sex in JoJo, so. And there's sex in 50 Shades of Grey.
Dio had a lot of kids. Dio was a pimp.
But how does that really work? Are they Dio's kids or Jonathan's kids?
No, that's good.
I think that's why a majority of them were fucked up. Because,
Because they're an actual product of kind of incest.
yeah, and Giorno was just lucky.
Oh, I want
But
like.
Giorno got to grow up cool. He was in fucking Italy. He was fucking gaming.
Giorno grew
Oh,
up
yeah.
poor and abused until like a mafioso was like, "Hey kid, you're cool." He's like,
Okay,
really?
poor and abused until he's like what, 5? He looked like a toddler. He looked younger than Koichi in his backstory.
Because
In that
animes
part.
can't show their age. All right, Jotaro comes in part 4 looking younger than he does in part 3, and he's supposed to be like 43 with like a 4-year-old
Okay, that's because of a
daughter.
change in art style. Duh.
Whatever. I'm much
Actually, he was in his late 20s.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Did he get somebody pregnant in like 16?
No.
I'm pretty sure that
Because I thought Jolene was already like in the picture.
Jolene was like probably 2.
Jolene was probably. I think Jolene was really young in part 4. I think,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
and
Plot
that's
twist.
part of the reason why he wasn't there for, because he was in fucking Mario hanging out with Josuke.
Yo, speaking of which, they could have also brought in the Invisible Baby too. She'd be old.
Yeah.
enough.
Shouldn't I'm pretty sure if Rocky hadn't ended part 6 the way he had, Achtung Baby would have had his own, like, part 7 would have been about Achtung Baby because Joseph adopted her.
Yeah.
So she was technically a Joestar.
You know what they could do? They could also bring back some old villains like I think it's the Manish Child from Part 3 with Def 13.
Yeah.
I miss Cockyoy. How are we gonna switch this from video games? How are we gonna switch this to video games?
JoJo game, All-Star Battle, and they need to put that on
Oh no
Steam.
I don't know how to switch it. They announced a JoJo game like JoJo something Pop, and it's like gonna be another gacha game on the mobile device. And everybody
thank
cried a
God.
little bit because they were like new JoJo game. They're like, oh, it's gonna be the Arc System Works fighting game, and it's like, nope, gacha game. And they're like, damn it.
Didn't we get records or whatever?
Yeah, is it what was it called? Diamond Records.
What is that?
Diamond Records was actually good because it was like it was
Diamond
good for
Records
a mobile. Diamond
was-
Records. It was good for a
JoJo's
mobile.
Bizarre Adventure Diamond Records was I think it was the mobile game that came out for part 4. Where I
Yeah.
had to like, but it was only in Japan. There was no English version. You had
I
to like.
bootlegged the crap out of my
I was going to.
I did. It was easy on Android. That's why I like Android phones over iPhone because I like a lot of anime games, like the mobile ones, and it's so easier to get them on Android than iPhone.
Yeah.
For Android, it's just like the simplicity of like downloading an app and then saying it's allowed on my phone. But for iPhone, it's like you have to do like Algebra 5 to do it, and I'm not with that. I refuse to because I'm stupid.
Algebra 5.
Algebra 5, dude. I remember Algebra
okay.
5.
I do not remember Algebra 5. I was in Bridge Math. I was in the dumb math. But I still know more math than Tier.
Fuck you.
Tier, 7 times 3.
Eat my shit.
7 times 3,
21.
21. Yeah. Come on, Tier.
Tier, why you stupid dumb? Why you dumb stupid?
Only in math. Tier can be pretty smart, I guess.
I guess. Yeah, he might be
I
retarded
guess.
most of the time, but he can have his moments.
I guess
Oh,
God
Yeah.
Chair's just not foaming up the mouth.
Sometimes he
retarded.
has his moments. Sometimes he's dumb though. You ask him any mathematical question, he'll be like, fuck off, fuck you."
Fun fact: that little kid that said "What's 9 plus 10, 21," that was actually God Tier.
That was actually
It
Tier.
was.
That was actually
He
Tier.
thought that was the actual answer.
Actually,
When that video came out, I was in Algebra 1 and I was a fucking god. Everyone asked me for my tests, and they would always get 100%.
and you'd be like, "What the fuck? I got a C." How'd you
No,
get a
I
100?
was a baller in Algebra 1, and soon
That's
after
because
that,
Algebra 1's baby. It's like
yeah, it is.
Algebra
it's
1 is
pretty much
literally the
just doing
Pythagorean
that.
theorem, and that's it. It's
Yeah.
the Pythagorean theorem and PEMDAS.
Tier, how'd you do in geometry?
Shut up!
I
I
was
don't even want to
awful
talk
at
about
geometry.
geometry.
I was awful at geometry.
Geometry was the hardest math class I've ever been to because my teacher was utter crap.
Algebra 2 was worse.
Well,
for
he
me.
was okay. It's the fact that the class we were in was just utter chaos, and it was disgusting.
I remember my
We
I had my high school had laptops that you checked out like at the start of the year. You would get a laptop assigned to you. You'd pay at the beginning you didn't have to pay anything. You just had to sign a waiver saying if it broke then you would pay for it, which they were like $800 laptops, so everyone was really careful. And you had to use the school bag, but the school bag had these really bad zippers that would always break, so nobody used them and nobody got in trouble for not using them. I don't know why they were like you have to use those. I guess that's just so at least some people would do them or there was some incentive. I guess it was just to scare the freshmen because the freshmen. I remember my freshman year of high school, I was so scared to pull out my phone because pulling out your phone was a big no-no. You would get it taken away, and I was like, oh, I don't want to get my phone taken away. Oh, and by senior year, I was literally just sitting in the back of class with a teacher that was super strict on phones, just playing on my phone,
Yeah,
all class period.
I never had that problem because I think they were my first class was just yeah, high school having your phone out is okay. Just some teachers will not let you have it at all. Some people are just yeah, you can have it, but one earbud in, one earbud out. And the second she said that, everybody's eyes just lit up because we came from middle school trying to bootleg our phones inside school. Now it's just allowed. So everybody's like, okay, well, shush, teacher, gonna listen to the Foo Fighters. Be quiet.
I remember that. I remember my English teacher. I think she was the only one that actually enforced the. Well, I had two English teachers that did it. I guess all English teachers know. My first one, she was like one earbud in, one earbud out. If I clap for everyone's attention, other earbud better be out. And I remember some dude was like, "Well, I have headphones," and she was like, "Well, just cover one ear."
Wait a second, that's not how that works.
I was like, okay.
All right.
I
Our
remember.
school had MacBooks.
I have a VR headset that covers my entire head. Well, cut half of it off. Right now.
Yeah, well, make sure you only use one eye, idiot.
Speaking of VR, y'all know about a game called Beat Saber?
Beat Saber? Yeah.
Beat Saber is the only game that made me want to buy a VR headset.
Oh, you don't know what game made you want to buy a VR headset?
Oh, I already know.
No.
Yeah, what is
Hand
it?
Simulator and
It's-
Beat Saber.
Artificial Academy.
I was talking about VR chat, but alright.
But you don't need a VR headset for
Okay,
that.
okay,
I know,
listen,
but
you
it's not
can't.
the same.
Play without
Okay,
it.
listen.
It's not the same.
I know it's not the same, but still.
No.
Listen, you cannot tell me that you were not meaning the Illusion game.
Dude,
You cannot tell me. I refuse.
Yeah, I don't know what
I
you're talking
refuse.
about. I've honestly got no clue what you're talking about.
You listen here, motherfucker.
What the fuck is the Illusion game?
Illusion? Okay, they make hentai games in Japan. Aren't you?
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Oh god, Niv, I'm gonna need you to calm
They-
down. I'm gonna need
They
you to
recently
calm-
made a VR one, and I
Oh,
thought
no.
that's what you were talking about. Okay, if you know Honey Select,
I know
then
Honey
Yeah.
Pop.
they made Honey Select.
Oh god. Of course it is.
So
Speaking of honey, y'all excited for Honey Pop 2 2019?
Honey Pop 2, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, they
God, I
put a
can't
trap
wait
in the
to-
game and everybody's scared.
Trap is a Fuda, idiot.
Whatever, they put a food in the game and everybody's scared, and then Honey Dev was just like, oh, calm down, you nerds. You can make her a natural female or give her a dong.
Toggle, it's a
It's
toggle.
a toggle, dude.
I can't wait to fuck the depressed returning character, Mel.
It's just Jesse, Q, and Lola.
I know.
Yeah, those
I
are
can't
the
wait to Jesse's so depressed.
I don't care.
Yeah, she
I want Belly back. Of course she's depressed. She's like 50 now.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Damn.
She fucking fine for a 50-year-old.
Yeah, she is fine for someone in her mid 50s.
That's the midlife crisis age.
What do you mean she's 50?
Yeah.
Midlife crisis is already over. I thought midlife crisis was in the 30s.
I thought it was like
No.
early 40s, late
It's
30s.
It's like late 40s.
Well, I'm sorry. I live a depressed life. My whole life is a midlife crisis.
Mine's gonna be earlier than that. I'm just gonna tell you guys.
I'm going
right
for it
now.
right now.
Yeah.
I bought a Corvette.
What the hell? Dank.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll change it. I stole a Corvette. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell
All
nobody.
right.
Yeah, just don't tell anyone on the
Just don't
podcast.
yeah. All the listeners, be cool. Don't no snitches.
Yeah, all two
Snitches
of
get
you,
stitches.
please don't. Tell
Alright.
me.
Please don't out me out to the Me Too movement. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Back to VR chat.
No.
Do you guys like the funny? You guys like the funny meme? You guys already know the one I'm talking about. You like the funny late. You already know it. Tier, do it.
Do you know the way?
It's always funny. It's always funny.
I'll
It's
end this
always funny.
podcast right now.
I'm gonna
I'll
end
No,
stop it right now.
no wait. We can talk about like Devil May Cry 5 or something.
Okay, yeah, Devil May Cry 5.
All right.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, pull my devil trigger. Yeah. Whenever I listen to that song on repeat like 30 times, it was.
Didn't they release some gameplay for it? I
Yeah,
didn't
they,
Yeah,
did. They released
like, I think, like,
the first couple of minutes of the first level and the first boss fight.
Yeah.
I was just like everybody else who saw the trailer. I was so confused because I think they purposely made Nero's new haircut to look like DMC Devil May Cry to just confuse everybody. Because you don't tell me there's not a similarity because it's there. They have the exact same hairstyle.
I can't wait for Nero to not use his devil trigger because it doesn't have his arm.
I can't wait for the first boss battle, and then like the guy explodes a wig shop, and a black wig comes up, and then Nero's just like, "Ha, not in a million years."
I can't wait for Dante to be fighting a boss and he pulls out his guns and goes jackpot.
I can't wait for Dante to roll in on a fucking lawnmower and he pulls out a monster can and he starts chugging it.
He just sips on the chug jug.
Specifically a white monster, and he
Yeah,
got
that one.
No, they already they didn't release gameplay. Well, they kind of did. They didn't show it. They like showed the beginning of a Dante level, and here's how it happened. He's like in like on top of a roadway or whatever, and the explosion happens and he jumps into the tunnel, and then he like runs over a bunch of demons with his motorcycle, and suddenly he does like a weird fucking backflip, and then the motorcycle splits into two fucking clubs. And they're like, so is Dante's default weapon the motorcycle? Does he not have rebellion again anymore? Or is this just like a weird thing that he can do?
Nah, he only uses his motorcycle now. He's too lazy. When are we gonna get a reskin for his motorcycle, or it's a lawnmower? Please.
I want that as a mod. He has sunglasses too.
He drinks a
on
monster.
t-shirt.
Do you know who
Yeah.
that girl is that's in the van with Nero?
Nope.
I was
The girl
gonna
with,
ask
like,
if you knew,
accent.
because I know who it is. I just wanted to tell you if you didn't know. Apparently, that's the granddaughter of who made Dante's ebony and ivory pistols,
Oh shit.
and that's why she's like tech savvy and why she made Nero's new arms.
Nico, is that right?
I don't know.
Nico's not a fitting name for her at all.
Nico's not funny. There's not a fitting name for anybody unless you have fucking cat ears.
Yeah, one shot.
That's the secret part of the gameplay. You toggle on the cat ears.
She makes cat puns every second she can.
What are you gonna do now?
Shut up.
I would
That was a
not buy that
Batman
game
pun
for
from
that
the
happened.
'60s. I swear. We got you cornered. We got you cornered now, Catwoman. Oh no, what will I do? Meow. Fuck you, Batman. Speaking of fucking Batman, Titans.
Titans. What?
Fuck Batman.
Fucking Batman.
Oh shit.
Fuck
Teen
Batman.
Titans.
Titans.
Okay. I don't want to talk about that show. It's not even Titans. It doesn't have Cyborg. It's just
That's
Because
because
apparently
Cyborg
it's following
has
the New 52, where like Cyborg automatically joins the Justice League.
Yeah, it's because I think I think the answer was because they the licensing for Cyborg, he can only be in the Justice League movies or something like that, so he can't be in
Black
Titans.
people.
Yeah, that too. Um,
First, he doesn't like Batman. Now he doesn't like black people.
Hell
that's because
yeah.
Batman's black. He wears all black.
Hell yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ! It all makes sense now.
I was
Who's
going
got
to
you?
ask one thing. Why do the effects in that show look like such garbage when, like, the effects in The Flash and, like, Legends of Tomorrow look decent?
Dude, I thought the Titans trailer was like a joke at first because of that.
'Cause
I
of
thought it was
fuck
like actually
Batman.
like a parody of like what they would do, but it was the
No,
real
it's
thing.
real. Trust me.
Oh, I know it's real. I just don't want it to be real.
That's
I
where all the
prayed that
fun
it was
from
real.
Justice League movie.
I love
came
how they
to.
made Starfire look like a prostitute.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think the reason why they're just called Titans is because they're fully aware nobody in this show looks like a fucking teenager.
Remember how Raven was talking about her mom, or she was like, she said something about how she didn't think demons were real or some dumb shit like that. I was like, okay, your dad's Trigon.
Remember when Raven was actually a good character? It seems like in this show she's just going to be more of a hindrance and a plot device.
Yeah,
I
she's
don't
gonna
see
be.
her
an
actually
Yeah,
going
main
on
character.
fire.
I can already tell she's built up to be okay. You know how in some movies there's always that one like creepy little girl that's always the plot device.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Raven
Like
now.
she's always the source of everything in all horror movies.
Mhm.
Raven's gonna be that.
Somebody made a good joke about like how the budget for Titans is so low that the only animal Beast Boy's going to turn into is a fucking cockroach. And I'd love to see
Holy
that.
fuck!
They're just going to get a random cockroach off the New York street and spray paint it green. That's how you do it.
Beast Boy, you need your powers here. All right, give me a
Yeah.
second.
Now
Here
I'm
I am.
indestructible. I can survive the nukes now.
Oh no,
Mm.
Doctor
And then they,
Egg. I mean, wrong villain.
And then they replaced
Blade. Has the nuclear
Cyborg with two
weapons.
heroes nobody really knows, Hawk and Dove, who also weren't in the trailer. Like, at all.
Okay,
They were in there for like one scene.
Raven in the trailer says, "My mom says there's no such thing as monsters. Your dad's Trigon. What? What?
Yeah, monsters and demons are different, dude. Come on.
You got fucked by Trigon. You're gonna tell her monsters aren't real? What?
Maybe they're gonna do some like dumb Lucifer shit where like he has a human form. Which I can
Yeah,
see happening.
honestly, they're gonna like if you look at her when she's in her demon form, she's got a super pale face
She looks
and
like
she's
that-
got deep black eyes
she
and her
looks like
veins
that
are
demon
black.
filter from Snapchat.
She does.
She does.
She looks
Holy
so
shit.
bad.
That's what they used. That's what they used. I told you the budget's kind of shit.
Dude, at the end of the trailer, whenever she screams and it does that shatter effect, that is such like a
cliche.
Windows Movie Maker shatter effect. It's so bad.
That money, I could make my own Titans TV TV trailer would look the same.
Like,
There's only one compliment I can give the whole trailer, and that's the fact that the costumes look actually okay. But then again, that's not hard to do when you're a fucking Warner Brothers studio. But
I don't like
apparently,
the fact that
you have shit
Boy looks like a
effects.
grown man.
Who?
Beast Boy he looks like a grown man.
He looks like a grown-ass Asian man painted neon green, and it scares me.
Yeah, he just looks like a grown Asian dude. And then the fuck Batman.
Especially when he
Paul
kills like
found him in
5...
Shanghai and just said, "Hey, you want to make some money?"
Hey,
Sure.
movie, make
Movie,
money,
movie,
make money, movie.
movie.
Whoa!
Oh,
movie. They like wave $1 in his face. Oh.
oh, money, make money.
And the fight scene of
Okay,
Robin
okay,
was
okay.
so disgusting. Like, it's like, fuck Batman. Then he grapples somebody towards him, like, twists his arm to make him shoot the other 4 people, throws him down, like, does, like, a crappy, like you said, Windows Movie Maker neck bone cracking sound effect. I'm like, wow, cool.
It's
killed
like
5
in the
people.
Aliens vs Predator movie when the dude grabs the chest burster and he snaps its neck with his
It's
hand.
exactly
It just
like
looks
that.
so bad.
It's exactly like that. It looks so dumb.
Just-
Alright, enough about Titans. I'm already
Yeah,
fitting by
I
to
get
punch
heated when I
something.
talk about Titans.
Let's
Oh.
talk about
Guys,
let's talk about
do a
something
movie.
good.
No,
Season
do a
6
movie.
Titans. Season 6.
Oh yeah, the at the end of the Teen Titans Go movie, the Teen Titans, oh, we found a way back. I think
Yeah.
we found a way back or something like that.
There's only one thing I'm worried about this show because like everybody's saying it's gonna be bad. I'm like, no, it's not, because they've always wanted to do it season 6, so they already know what they're gonna do. They already have the fucking voice actors. The animation already looks good. The only one thing I'm worried about is that's the fact that if they change the opening, like how they did in Samurai Jack, where it's just like some dumb title screen that's stupid and
Those
boring.
screen themes are the fucking worst.
They ruined
Yeah.
it. I missed it when my cartoons actually had a fucking theme song. I miss that a lot.
Why does Gumball have one in Europe but not here? It's
Why does
stupid.
Gumball have like a cute like 15-second one in Europe, but like we get like a 2-second title card?
It's just like,
That's why I'm glad I have Hulu now because they play the whole thing on Hulu.
oh.
Cable is dead.
Yeah, honestly. The only time I ever see episodes of Gumball, like, randomly, like, I hardly ever do it anymore because my TV is always off. Like, I don't know about anyone else, but I always turn my TV off because I can't stand, like, the extra background noise. So, the only time I ever watch any Cartoon Network, actually, besides me purposely going out of my way to, like, watch the episodes, is just, like, right before bed, maybe, or as soon as I wake up and I watch maybe like one episode while I'm laying in bed and then I turn it off. Like,
this is how I discovered the Amazing World of Gumball opening. I was in a trip to Jamaica with my family. I was watching the TV in the hotel room, then suddenly it comes on and I was just like, what? What the fuck? There's an actual opening? And then I go back to America and I'm like, what? Why did they cut it? I don't... What?
Why?
Cable is dead. And you know what? I say that, but Netflix is still fucking up.
yeah, honestly.
Because apparently
Like,
Disenchantment flopped and nobody cares.
Who waits until like an episode comes on instead of just like watching it on whatever, whenever? Like, I don't know about anyone else, but who here has kept their TV on and waited for like a new episode?
I haven't. I watched it on the internet. That's what I did.
Yeah, used to.
Not
No one
anymore.
does that anymore.
I watch it on
like,
the internet. That's what I
It's
do.
just gonna get re-uploaded to the internet. So
That's where I watch it.
yeah, the only time I watch TV is whenever I'm about to sleep, so I can have something for when I'm gonna go to sleep. Because I always slept with my TV
I
on.
don't do that. I just put it on Hulu because Hulu keeps like just going through all the things that you like to watch.
Yeah,
So it
but
kinda simulates
usually when I go to
TV.
sleep, I just watch something like really brain dead, like Family Guy or American Dad, whatever's
Yeah,
on.
Family Guy.
whatever's
I
on
watch
Adult
the
Swim.
entire season of Family Guy. That's what I do.
I remember
remember
when
when
I
Family
used
Guy
to have
had, like-
Netflix.
Remember Family Guy had their own online MMO?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I
Oh.
remember because I
I
was so
played it.
pissed. I was so pissed because when I opened it, they were like, "Oh, the dog class. We're basically Brian coming soon." And I was so angry because Brian was my favorite character, and then like they when they finally added it in 1 month later, the whole thing went down. Like it just flopped, and they stopped doing it. And I was like, "What the fuck?" I wanted to be Brian.
Honestly, what could you expect from a Family Guy MMO?
I'd still play
like,
it. Shut up.
I think that was around the time when like World of Warcraft was getting popular. I think. Let me go look up like what
Yeah.
time it came out.
That's the thing
When
about
MMOs
MMOs.
were, like, the-
It's so easy. Like you could make so much money off of MMORPG. Like
2012.
think how many MMOs we could have that would be doing great.
Yeah, but the main actual audience for MMOs is Korea, South
Yeah.
Korea.
Nigga,
Because
Korea.
Americans don't play MMOs unless it's World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
We need to
honestly,
change that.
World of
We need to go to
Warcraft.
Blizzard and bomb their headquarters.
World of Warcraft
Whoa.
had a peak of
Whoa.
12 million subscriptions in 2010.
And didn't they just recently
So-
have Battle of Azeroth come out? Like, because that was
Yeah.
like popular on
That
Twitch
was
when that came out.
popular for like 3 days.
And then they were like, haha, Fortnite.
Fortnite, yeah.
Sipping on
The
the
new-
chug jug.
Okay, it's kind of weird because MMOs became super popular with just World of Warcraft, and then everyone trying to make a good MMO. Family Guy MMO. I don't know why they thought a Family Guy MMO would be okay.
That's when Family
like
Guy was
making-
popular.
That's like making a Simpsons MMO. Like,
the last relevant.
who's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
play that
Simpsons.
for like more? Who's gonna actually play that? Who's gonna actively go out of their way and say, "Can't wait to wake up or get home from work and play the Family Guy MMO"?
I see what you mean. It would be popular, but there's no way it will ever like. mimic
There's
World of
there's
Warcraft.
never gonna be an active fan base. There's gonna be like maybe one person that gets on just for the joke or being like, "Aha, Family Guy," and
I
then
understand that. But I feel like if they tried enough, they could. Because there was one MMO that's actually still kind of popular today. It was the DC Heroes one, and it's
Oh,
still like very
fuck.
popular. So I'm like, maybe
forgot
they
about
could
that.
try about that. I'm saying there are some properties you can at least try that know do good, like Naruto, the Boruto, Shinobi Strikers. That made me realize a Naruto MMO would really do good. I really think it would. Like, I
Yeah,
think
it
it's a good
would.
idea.
but there is one.
No, we're not talking about Roblox.
No.
No, that one sucks. Because you want to know what they did? They got rid of the most fun
Online.
thing about an MMO. there's no character creation. You'd pick from like one
Yeah,
of 7
Ooh.
pre-designed characters with their
Edgy
own
guy with
things.
sword.
Edgy guy with
Girl
sword with
with big
lightning. Girl with
fan.
earth. Guy with fire.
Guy.
Like, they
Guy
took
with
the most fun out of MMOs and just said, hey, fuck it. And look how popular it is now. It's shite.
They could do
Yeah.
what Xenoverse does, make a fire with customers, with custom
Yeah,
characters.
Xenoverse is what I liked.
More of a fighting
they-
game more than like an MMO.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, if they just made like a Naruto Xenoverse, or
That
they just
shit would
did,
do good.
they just did the Storm games, but they added like character creation to it and added a little bit more to it, and just kept the gameplay similar to the Storm games.
Same thing with all
That
the
would be
popular
good.
shonen. Like One Piece would do good in that. Even JoJo would do good in that. Like make All-Star Battle, but with like character creation and shit like that.
A Boku no Hero Academia game like that, where you could create your own character with your own quirk. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Speaking of that, Boku no Hero One's Justice. I think that looks like trash.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think it looks that good. It looks
haven't
really
seen
like
it.
floaty and slow.
The second I saw Araka gameplay, I was like, none of that. None of that.
Araraka's gonna be
The
the.
most broken top tier character ever.
she's
I don't
the
think
meta
Stupid
now.
Broken.
spinning move.
She's just gonna be the most annoying to play against because she's just gonna make you float, and then you're gonna be like, okay, cool, I can't do anything.
I think people already said like the top tier characters are like Bakugo and Shoto.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
like
not
in the
watching
anime.
gameplay of that.
Just like in the anime. Bakugo and Shoto are.
What's the roster looking like for Boku no Hero?
All right,
Or
here I'm gonna
the
see if
My
I can
Hero
do it.
Justice?
Don't look it up. I'm see if I can remember it in my own head. Deku, Araka, Tenya, Shoto, Bakugo, Asui, Kaminari, Kurashima, Jiro, Yaoyorozu, All Might, Shigaraki, Dabi, Endeavor if you pre-order it, and
Only if you pre-order.
yeah, he's a pre-order bonus. So you can only get him if you pre-order. It's one of those bullshit things where he's in the game, but they lock it unless you do the pre-order, which is dumb. And then you have
I always hated
Uh,
that. Didn't they do that with Mortal Kombat? There was one character that you
I think it
just
was
could
Goro.
only pre-order. Yeah, Goro.
and then
Yeah,
the
they
other
just released
person they
them.
have is Stain, Gacher's waifu Toru or Toga.
Toga.
Shut up.
They have-
Toga
I'm
and
pretty sure they have
his
Gran
name?
Torino or the
thank you,
the.
Gran Torino. And I think that's it. Oh, and All for One.
Yeah, this looks awful. I'm watching right now.
Oh fuck, I forgot. Fumikage as well.
It looks really slow.
21 characters.
It
my
looks like
plus
Diet
Endeavor.
Storm, and that's what I don't like about it. It looks like
So
Diet Storm.
there's only going to be 20 characters. Endeavor is a pre-order only bonus, which honestly, I'm pretty sure Endeavor, like after a year, you're going to be able to buy him. You could just play him early
That's what
if
they do
you
with every
pre-ordered.
pre-order bonus. Like within a month or
Because-
so, like they're like, fuck it, you can just pay for it up front or whatever.
Oh god, I think Dragon Ball is going to set up this fucking new wave of shonen fighting games where it's 3v3.
Oh, like Storm?
No, it's like fighters, Dragon Ball fighters.
Oh,
The only thing we have
Success of that.
that's like fighters coming out is the new Kill la Kill game, but I don't give a shit about Kill la Kill, so I'm not gonna buy it.
I love
I mean, it
Kill la
looks
Kill.
good, but like, I'm probably not gonna buy it when it comes out. I'll probably buy it like within 3 months, where it's like 20% off. Then I'll be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll buy it. I just never really
100% buy the Kill la Kill game.
I know you
You
will,
know?
because you love that shit.
It looks so good in game too.
It does. It really does. I'll give it that.
It looks
I'll say one
really
thing.
clean. It
I'll
looks
say one
super
thing.
clean.
What's that girl? The M, Maki,
Uh,
the weird
Mako?
one.
Mako?
Mako.
Mako.
If they have Fighting Club President Mako, and then as a pre-order bonus, then you know what? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I want that as a
I'll
character.
do that.
I want her
I'll
as a
do
character. Fighting Club Mako.
I'll do
Separate
it.
from normal Mako. Not
No,
a clump
shut up.
character.
I hate it when people do that. Like when Pokken came out, they made Pikachu and Pika Libre 2 different characters. It's dumb.
Yeah, but they have different moves.
I don't
It's
care,
justified.
stupid. It's
No,
like
it's
in
not.
those old school, like in Naruto Storm, there's literally 6 different Narutos.
Yeah, there's always like multiple Narutos and multiple Sasuke's. There's Naruto when he's a kid, Naruto at the start of Shippuden, Naruto
in
like
the middle of Shippuden.
I think yeah, like
Naruto at the end of
two
Shippuden.
2/4 into Shippuden, 3/4 into Shippuden, Sage Mode Naruto, Chakra.
Last movie Naruto, Boruto
Yeah,
Naruto,
Naruto the last Naruto, uh,
Sage of Six Paths Naruto,
Naruto Kurama Link or whatever.
freaking Naruto fetus. Every
Finally.
fighting game should be, every anime should be
God.
like Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, which is like here's what they did. You clicked on Goku, and they would give you a separate menu of all the Gokus.
Yeah,
And that's how
I
that's how
hated
they would do that.
I hated how they made the roster look super big, but over half of it is just repeat characters but with different
No,
movesets.
that's what pissed me off, because they got rid of this now. Like, if you open Naruto Storm, the last one, they got rid of this. When you first opened the game, there was like this whole page of empty portraits. Like, we're gonna have so much DLC. None of it was used. All they added was the Sound 5 and
Yeah.
Sarada and Mitsuki, or whatever Orochimaru's spawn's name is. That whole page was a lie. I was so excited, and it was just bullshit. It was a lie.
Yeah. Didn't they say they didn't want to make any more Storm games?
Yeah, I guess so. Which is sad, because they were really popular. They were great. They were
And
fire.
yeah, they're really good. They're really good. Shinobi Striker though,
Looks like
it
trash.
looks
I
it
don't
looks
like it.
okay. I don't think I'm probably gonna buy it just so I can
I'll
just so
buy
I
it
can
if
make my
everybody else
OC.
buys it. That's what I'm
Make
saying.
me
I'm
a
not gonna be the
make
first
me a
one
good
to
old
buy
OC.
it. I'm not gonna be the first one to buy it. Like, say if you buy it and God tier buys it, then I'll buy it.
I'm gonna wait for a while after it releases to see if it's good.
I
Yeah,
love
I'm
how
gonna do
like
that
there's
too.
literally another version of Boruto the Shinobi Strikers coming out and is better. The Black Clover game. Everybody's saying like that's like 100 times better. The Black Clover Quartet Knights.
I don't know what that game about. I don't know anything
It's
about Black
picture
Clover.
picture Boruto the Shinobi Strikers, but fucking Black Clover. That's what it is.
Alright.
Yeah, for
I'm
some
just
reason
waiting
it's
for
like
Jump Force,
better.
if anything.
Jump
I'm
Force looks pretty cool, but
Jump Force
I want
better
the
be
Death
good.
Note characters to be
No,
playable. I want
no,
to
he's
just
not
write
allowed.
Goku in the
He's
book
not
and he
allowed.
dies.
Not allowed. Not allowed. Creator said not allowed.
Just play Mugen. Honestly, if you want to do that, just
They
play
already
Mugen.
confirmed that
They won't be
Light will
playable.
be in the game, but probably only as a story-driven character. They're like obviously too broken, and we're too lazy to make him in there, and I don't blame them because who the fuck wants to do that? And then they said, unlike Jump Force, or I mean Jump Versus, whatever the fuck the other game was called, absolutely no sports anime characters, none, not at all.
Thank God.
And no assist trophy, and no assist only characters because the game is like Marvel vs. Capcom, where it's like you pick 3 characters and those are your team. So there's gonna be no like assist only characters, and there's already
Can we
an
get
online.
Can we get
game.
Jotaro?
Of course we're gonna get Jotaro. If we don't get any JoJo's Bizarre Adventure characters, I'll punch somebody on the street.
Because I know
Joseph
you.
and
I think I'm
Jonathan
pretty
in
sure
the
we only
last
got
one.
Jonathan and Joseph.
Joseph.
Yeah, you only got Jonathan and Joseph, and I think
Yeah,
they're,
because
like,
part 2 was the latest iteration in the anime.
Yeah.
I forgot that part 3 immediately didn't come after part 2.
No, it did not. That was so long ago.
No, the longest wait that I remember was like part 3 and Battle of Egypt. That was a long wait.
Yeah.
Oh. So far,
Man.
and also created
probably-
characters. There's created characters in the game.
Oh yeah, I remember about that.
Pretty much they said it's gonna be like you create your characters to be like, all right, whose team you're gonna go on? You're gonna go on Team Naruto, Team Goku, or Team Luffy, and that's just gonna branch off to other animes. Apparently, that's what I was
I'm probably gonna have to go Team Naruto because I like
I'm gonna
Naruto.
have to go Team Luffy for the culture.
Team
Be the pirate
Dragon
game.
Ball.
All right, then we're
All
all
right,
enemies.
all right.
Let's see
We got us a rivalry going down here.
All right. Team Luffy, we the Pirate Kings,
Team Ninja Boys.
and then
Team
God tier,
Cooler.
Team White Bread,
No,
Team
Team
Boring.
Cooler.
Team
Team
Boring.
Cooler.
Team
Man,
It was already
okay.
Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Shut up.
Actually,
So what?
Okay.
That's the only
That's
reason
the
why I
best
bought the game.
outro
'cause
ever
they're
where he
cool.
just chokes you out. Like, where's all that bravado?
I really hope that if they don't put Jotaro in the game, they're gonna put probably Giorno or Josuke.
I'd be
Well,
okay.
then-
And
put
if
any
they
of
don't
them.
put any JoJo characters in, I'm gonna be very mad.
So
because
far, what I can see, it's going to be at least 3 people from one anime. Because
Alright.
here's what they have so far. In
I
Dragon Ball
hope they put
Z...
Giorno in.
Actually, that's not true, because One Piece already has so many characters. Alright, here's what we have so far. In Dragon Ball Z, we have only Goku, Frieza, and Vegeta. In Naruto, they have Naruto and Sasuke. And One Piece, they have like 5 different characters. They have
Luffy,
Zoro,
Zoro.
Sanji, and Blackbeard, and Sabo. And then in Bleach, they have Ichigo, Rukia, and Aizen. Except it's like the manga, how it ended in the manga, so it's like new. It's the first time we've seen like the last iteration of Bleach characters ever in video game form, so that's why everybody's excited. And then in Hunter x Hunter, they have Gon and Hisoka. So far, that's all we know.
Killua? That would be ridiculous if they had Killua.
Killua's gonna be in the game, of course he is.
He has to. He has.
He's Gon's literally best friend. If they don't put him in, it's retarded.
That's like adding one of the twin star exorcists and not adding the other one.
That's like putting Naruto, Kakashi, Sakura, and Madara in the game, but not Sasuke.
That's like putting Soul Eater Evans in, and that's the only character from Soul Eater you put in.
That's like putting all the Z fighters in there, but not Vegeta.
That's like putting in Jonathan while it's Speedwagon. Oh wait.
That's like putting in Speedwagon and Smokey, but none of the actual JoJo's.
That's like putting Joseph and not Caesar. Come on. Caesar.
That's like putting in von Stroheim and not Hitler.
Man.
Wait a second.
What? Wait a minute.
Real quick. Were the Pillarmen even in Eyes of Heaven?
Were the
I remember they
Pillarmen
cameoed in the story mode where like.
No, Pillarmen were in Eyes of Heaven, yeah.
They were.
Yeah, they're there.
Because I don't remember them ever being in the story. Like you never fight them.
Yeah, you do.
No, you fight them. Yeah, you fight them.
Dude,
I just played through it.
My whole memory of that game is a blur.
I played through it a while ago, but I remember I distinctly remember the part where old Joseph is talking to young Joseph, and he's trying to convince the Pillarmen, and he uses the tactic from before.
And I'm just like, creates
kind of a paradox because the only reason he knew about that technique was because of in the past. So really weird, but
weird.
Yeah, I never understood that because old Joseph uses the tactic that was told and young Joseph picked up. So does that mean that technically young Joseph will pick up on old Joseph? I don't know. That's really weird.
Araki says no. How about that? Araki says no.
Well, none of it's canon anyway, so.
I wish it was canon. I want Iggy to be alive. Goddammit.
I wish it was canon. I wish all the JoJos were just together.
I wish fucking Abdul didn't come back just to die again. That pissed me off so much. Because have it at the end of an episode, and I'm like, wow, god damn it.
Remember when Jonathan tried to fight Dio and he just got his ass kicked and he was just out of commission for most of the game?
Wanted this moment.
Yeah.
Remember that time where like Jonathan met all of his ancestors and they're like, we gotta stop Dio, and then Jonathan just goes, you're still fighting Dio? I just killed that nigga. What the fuck?
Wait, I just killed him. Wait a minute.
Hey, what's your name? Your name is Giorno, huh? You kind of look like me. Who are you? It's like, oh, I'm your son. You're my what now? Oh, and Dio's son. Huh? Johnny pulls up on
this is gonna sound weird, but I'm both of your sons. Wait a minute.
Weird. I'm you from a different universe, and I'm crippled. Nani?
Gyro, I'm you from a different universe, but my legs don't work.
Gyro, I know we have to finish this race, but Jesus Christ told me to kill the president.
I'm so glad that in All-Star Battle, whenever you use Johnny's ultimate on Funny Valentine, he tries to fight back with D4C and you overpower him. And I like that about All-Star Battle. Whenever you're playing as Jotaro fighting Dio from Part 3, and Dio uses his ultimate, you can input the stop time during his stop time to fight back, and you don't lose as much health, but you do lose your meter because you also stop time. So, like...
Yeah, there's a lot of fanfare. I really like it.
Yeah.
Like, if you really put Josuke against Kira or Kosaku, it'll, like, do some weird shit.
Yeah.
Hey guys, guess which character from Eyes of Heaven I am? Yari Daze. Yari Daze.
Oh, are you Koichi?
Koichi pose, yeah.
Koichi pose, dude.
Yeah, Despacito Spider.
Why is Jotaro saying Yari Daze every
He
single...
says it every single stage.
Jotaro is the Charlie Brown of anime, because Yari Daze just means good grief. He's the Charlie Brown of anime.
He goes into a new part he sees the enemy, or he sees that one of the main character's friends get corrupted, and he goes, "Yare yare daze,
Jotaro
let me
goes
take
to
care of
alternate
this."
universe,
And then they're like,
sees his full-grown daughter get hit on by a murderer, and just goes, "Yara yara does it."
every single part is pretty much the same. Jotaro walks in, sees friends are corrupted. Hey, your friends aren't acting right. Be very careful.
Why
I'll
is
take
every
care of
JoJo
this.
such a bad
Yare yare
parent?
daze. And then the other person goes, I don't want to stand away. I'll fight too. And he's like, okay, yare yare daze. And then you fight. One of them gets away. One stays. You heal
Jotaro is
them, and
such
they're
a
like,
bad
I don't remember
person.
anything. And he's like, get in the turtle.
He's such a bad
Yari
person.
Yari does it. There's a
He be-
piece around here.
He
of a
goes his
sweet
whole
corpse.
adolescence
Yari
complaining
Yari
about his
does
father
it.
not being in his life, and he just becomes him. What a shit. It's all that Japanese.
Yada
With one
yada.
fell swoop, the Joestar family bloodline became Old English to just all Japanese. Thanks, Holly, you slut. No,
She had yellow
my name is
fever.
Kosaku in Japan, Dad. Like, no, I named you Holly. What'd you say her dumb Japanese name was?
I don't remember.
I don't remember anything about Holly.
Remember that
There's
time
some-
Holly couldn't handle her stand, but a 3-year-old Josuke could, and so could a fucking rat?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Holly literally just had no fighting spirit. She was too kind to have a stand.
Bullshit. Josuke's a nice person. He can handle it.
He's a nice person, but when you get him angry,
Don't talk shit about his hair.
yeah, don't say anything about his hair.
Dude, remember that
Yeah,
time
it's-
Josuke's anger actually just negated Rohan's ability?
Yeah, I remember that.
Also,
Please explain
Holly's
to
the
me-
only person in all of JoJo to have her stand harm her without her own free will, like without her knowing its ability or anything.
What do you mean? Crazy, cheap trick. Don't look at my back,
Well-
man.
Not their own stand.
Well, whose stand is Superfly? Was that the
Um,
little kid stand? Cause
No,
that's in
Superfly
it.
was the tower. The
Yeah.
The
The guy that lived in the tower. No, he wasn't a
yeah,
kid.
but at the end of the fight, he's like, you know what? I actually kind of like living in here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was a kid. No, it wasn't a kid.
The kid stand was Jonkin or Boys to Men. The one if he beats you in like rock paper scissors 3 times, he just takes your stand ability.
Oh
He
yeah, that was
himself.
cool. Remember how Rohan beat him easily?
I remember my friends read the manga ahead before I started to, and then they just kind of spoiled it for me. He's like, dude, I can't wait for next episode. He's like, why? Rohan punches a kid in the face. I was like, interesting.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Thanks, dog.
Man,
And then I saw the episode, I was like, wow, they were fucking right.
Rohan is one of my favorite characters. He's just so cool. He just wants to do his manga. He doesn't really care about anything that's going
I love
on.
when Araki said he based Rohan on himself. That's when everybody immediately became afraid of Araki. And there was like, no, calm down. I didn't base a lot of myself on Rohan. Calm down. I'm not a psychopath. I don't like spiders.
Oh god, that was weird.
Hey, you guys know
These
the
spider
girl that
ghosts are-
sang the theme song for Gurren Lagann?
Yeah, what about her?
Oh yeah, she loves Jotaro.
She loves
Really?
Jotaro. She has a
She
shirt where
loves Jotaro.
she told Araki that she wants Jotaro to spit on her. It's my,
That's
my
a little
little-
too much for me. That's a little too much for me.
It's my favorite little tidbit.
Speaking of
Holy
openings, did you know
fuck.
who's doing the Part 5 opening?
Just yada yada does a.
Do you know who's doing the Part 5 opening for Golden Wind?
Bata or whatever. No.
Coda. The guy
Part
who
two
did
one.
Part
Yeah.
2, Coda.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Should've
called
been
like
Gangsta's
Fighting
Paradise.
Gold or something like that.
Should have just been Gangsta's Paradise.
Shut up.
Shut
Who
up.
remembers the Gucci bag?
No, it should have been Gucci Gang.
Who
Gucci
remembers
bag.
Jolene Goes Gucci or whatever that was?
I kind of
Remember when Iraqi
Yeah.
made Gucci themed clothing and everybody's like, Iraqi stand is Gucci Gang.
Yeah, Rohan Kishibe goes to Gucci. He gets a stand that's a Gucci bag.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Gucci Gang, Lil Pump. It's weird.
Who remembers the wasn't it a Famicom game? The first ever JoJo game.
Yeah, where it was like a weird
RPG.
RPG.
Ora, 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 ora.
Hold on.
Muda, 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 muda.
I think JoJo, at least Part 4, would work so well in a Persona-like game.
Yeah, Persona with JoJo. I mean, Persona 4 and Part 4 are pretty much the same thing, but
Is it because I feel like it only work in part? It could only work in part 4 because they don't really go anywhere in part 4. They stay in Moria.
yeah.
If everybody else, everywhere else, they kind of does a globetrot.
I mean, if you look at all the similarities between Persona 4 and Part 4, Persona 4 looks kind of like just a copied Part 4. They're going after a serial
Kinda.
I
killer.
mean, that's what you get when like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was like created in the fucking '60s or whatever.
There's not enough women in JoJo.
What do you
There's not
mean?
enough
They
what?
have 4. That's enough.
Women.
That's
Yeah,
enough. They have 4.
Too much.
It's too much. Make it 2. It's too bad for all the feminists out there. The only female JoJo's the worst.
Yep, and the worst part too.
Alright. Argue with me. I'm gonna do a list of weakest JoJo to top tier JoJo. In my opinion. Jonathan.
Okay.
Just because he doesn't have a stand, because he can't really do anything against the others.
Yeah, Jonathan also because he fights against one vampire and a bunch of zombies. Joseph goes against the Pillarmen and a
literal
bunch of
army.
vampires.
Alright. Jonathan, young Joseph, old Joseph in part 3, Jolene, Josuke, Jotaro, Josuke from part 8, Johnny, and
Johnny.
then
Giorno is the most overpowered.
Yeah.
I think that's like tiering them weakest to strongest.
Yeah.
Fumi's gonna have such a swell time editing this hour-long video of just
Who made
nonsense.
Tier was gonna do it?
I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you said
yeah.
I'll do it. I got the editing software.
Yeah, I have the sound clip right now. Edit one in right now, tier.
Oh fuck. I'm not editing shit. I'm just gonna copy.
You're just gonna
paste.
throw it in there and
Go and render
no,
it.
Fume wasn't gonna do anything. Fume was just gonna draw characters for us for the models. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
We gotta pay him though. Let me check how much money I have.
He's your friend.
Time to check out my sad bank account.
25
let's see.
cents.
God, I
25
can't-
cents. $45.12. Yeehaw.
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 Close enough.
Can we get a yeehaw amen in the chat?
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw,
Amen.
amen, bro.
Hippity hoppity.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Got you. Edit that out. Edit that out, please.
Beat
No.
that! Beat that!
I'm keeping it.
Edit that
Oh,
out, please.
no.
You
I
made
say that.
the choice.
No, fuck
Well, this is
you.
going on your channel anyway, so you could just go back and edit that out anyways.
God damn, it
if
is
you guys
going on
need
my
it.
channel. Fuck.
Yeah, it is.
Shit.
The best channel of all three of us.
That's sad.
I've got.
You guys should be better than me.
Dude, my channel's cool.
I just edit league clips. That's all I do.
Bryden,
I just
open your
anytime
horizons. Got you. Edit a fucking Overwatch clip or something.
I don't ever say Overwatch to me ever again.
Jeff Kaplan.
I'm
the first two videos ever uploaded on my channel, which are now deleted permanently, hopefully, were Overwatch play of the games. And now anytime any friend of mine ever sends me any music they make, I always edit it or just nightcore it.
Oh yeah.
I always gotta be the first one to make a nightcore version of your song.
I forgot. There was another anime game coming out. The fucking Tokyo Ghoul game.
There's a Tokyo Ghoul game coming out.
You
Whoa!
didn't know? Look it up. Look it up. Look it up right now.
Looking
Tokyo
that up.
Ghoul-
I'm looking that
Tokyo
up right
Ghoul
now.
PS4.
Tokyo
Look it
Ghoul
up.
game.
Tokyo Ghoul
Tokyo
PS4.
Ghoul Dark War.
No,
or
something
Call-
exists. Call to exist. Call to exist.
Tokyo Ghoul Call to Exist. Hold on, reveal trailer. I'm about to watch this right now. Hold on. Whoa. I still need to finish reading Tokyo Ghoul. I am almost done with it, and then I got
season
Tokyo
1.
Ghoul.
I don't know why, and I don't know why, because I was enjoying it.
Wait, is Tokyo Ghoul already finished manga-wise?
Can I make my own character?
Make your own ghoul. Ooh, spooky.
You want to make my own ghoul?
There's
I want to
only
give him
one
a
other anime
Rinkaku
game
or
that I know
Rinkaku
about.
or however it's pronounced.
There's only
I want
one
them to
other.
be a one-eyed ghoul like Kaneki-kun.
Do y'all
Kaneki-kun
care about
badass
One Piece?
mode.
Because I do.
I never watched
Because like
anything
One
about
Piece,
it.
World Seeker is coming out, and I cared about that. But like, I think I'm the only person in here that likes One Piece, so I was like, should I even talk about it?
I know nothing.
Because
about
it's gonna
One
be
Piece.
me going, hey, One Piece World Seeker, it looks pretty good. Moving on.
I like Robin.
Tokyo Ghoul Re Call to Exist.
Call to exist.
Who do you know?
Who?
Can we get a cool Berserk game where you make your own character? I want to make Guts too.
No.
Why would you want
I wanna-
Berserk with
No. Why would you want to make a Berserk game? The Berserk.
So I can have my character get emotionally scarred and just destroyed mentally. I want to grow an attachment to my character and watch their life go downhill.
I want to see their. I want to watch my character's girlfriend get raped by a demon.
I want to
just
watch
did
my wife
nothing
get
wrong.
cucked in game.
I want to watch my character bite off his own arm for survival.
Yeah.
Fly off his own arm. What the hell?
No, he
Yeah,
cut off his own arm with
I
his
thought he
broken
bit
sword.
it off.
No, he
he
cut
did
it off with
not.
his broken sword.
That's gay. He should have bit it off. Look at his fucking sharp ass teeth.
What? No, he had to cut it. He couldn't. He was stuck. It was biting. There was a demon biting his arm, so he just took his sword and was like, "Fuck you!" And he tried to get it off, but it wouldn't get off. So he's like, "Well, my arm's coming off," and then he gets his arm off, and then he gets immediately held down.
Oh, got your you remember that a while ago we were talking about that Fist of the North Star game being made by the Yakuza team?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming. It's getting localized in like October. It's gonna be called Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, and they're like, you can have English voice or Japanese voice.
Okay, you already know it's gonna be Japanese voice.
Yeah, you gotta have the Omaewa, dude. Gotta put it in there.
Omae wo shinderu.
Yeah, that's how they marketed at the end of the trailer. You just hear Omaewa mo shinderu, and it's like comes with Japanese audio.
There's
I'm
only
like,
one.
wow,
way to
just
play
like every
that
other
game.
anime game, I could switch it to Japanese.
Right.
Wow, what a sell!
Mm. Mm.
Did you play Naruto Storm with English or with Japanese?
Japanese.
Because I wish I could have the ability to pick who I want to be Japanese and who I want. Because I'm okay with having everybody Japanese, but I'm sick of Naruto's grandma voice. I don't
I'm
like
fine
What
it.
with
about Dragon Ball?
Same
Yeah,
with
I was about to
Dragon
say
Ball
actually
Z.
Dragon Ball. Do you like the English or Japanese voice for
I
Dragon
English.
grew up with English. That's why.
English? But I can deal with the Japanese. If I have to play a game that's only in Japanese with Dragon Ball, I'm fine with it.
I,
I'm not like one of those people that are like,
if I could, I'd make everybody English but cooler.
yeah, Cooler's voice is so cool and yeah.
He's like going for school.
Got you. I will fly to Arizona.
I had to
and
stop
hit
myself.
Do that.
you. I'll fly to
That's the only
Arizona. and
reason
hit
why I
you.
bought the new Dragon Ball game, honestly.
If they don't put Buff Roshi in Dragon Ball Z Fighters,
Please, please, Buff Roshi, please.
Please,
he was
I didn't
so
like
cool
Dragon
in
Ball
Super.
Fighters.
What the hell? Put him in. You're telling me you put Yamcha in the game but not Buff Roshi? Fuck off.
You know, I did not like Dragon Ball Fighters actually.
What are you?
I don't like Dragon Ball 2D fighting games. I never liked any of the 2D fighting games for Dragon Ball.
Well, I don't like it because I'm bad. I get my booty kicks.
I love me some fighting games. I just Tyr knows I'm good at fighting games. Remember the Street Fighter 5? Remember Manat?
Fuck you.
Manat. Say it right.
Manat.
Manat.
My ass.
It's tight.
Manat.
Whoa.
Who cares? G is the best character. Fuck your Manat. Who the
No,
fuck
she's
she is.
cool. She's got the ball.
G's cooler.
She already knows you're gonna lose. She's
G's
cocky,
cooler.
and I like that.
G's
No.
G's story is literally Manat getting her ass kicked by G.
Alright, shut up, idiot.
It is.
Shut up, idiot.
What do you mean, idiot? It's the truth.
Alright, okay, okay.
Fucking Rashid sees G's YouTube channel, whatever the fuck they call it. He goes on, he gets his ass kicked. Manat sees me, he's like, she goes, gets his ass kicked, and then that's the end. G's story mode is just beating up on Rashid and Manat.
Beating
It's
up minorities like a good American
What?
president should.
Well, hey, wait a minute.
All
Huh?
citizens of
What's up?
Earth, we beat up minorities.
Gamers, rise up.
Listen, I'm gonna say this for all future presidents of the United States. If you want my vote, just come into the inauguration with the President of the World theme. You have my vote. President of the world, President of the world. When are they gonna release that fucking song? I loved it. Cause it's made by Del, the funky Homo sapien, that fucking black guy that rapped for the Gorillas. I fucking love the Gorillas. If you don't like the Gorillas, you're a bad person.
Well, I guess I'm a bad person, everyone.
We already knew you were a bad person.
I like the Gorillas, but I don't like how the fact that at school that so many people knew who the Gorillas were, and this one girl, no, she wasn't like, she was just one of the really like edgy kids. They weren't like, she wasn't goth or scene or anything. She was just one of those kids
Just
that had a
dark.
real like fuck you attitude because they had a bad
Bitchy.
home, and yeah, she was bitchy, and I remember I was okay. This is gonna sound lame. I didn't have
High
everyone to
school
sit
is
at
lame.
lunch, so I had to sit with her at a table that was just like 4 people, me, her, and 2 other people. And
Was it like an awkward table,
she
like nobody
she
actually talked to each other?
kind sometimes, but then once somebody started talking and a conversation got going, it went from there. But at the start, it would always be awkward and nothing for about the first 5 minutes maybe. But she was like sitting and listening to music, and I was like, "What are you listening to?" And she was like, "Well, you're not gonna know them, but if you do, it's the Gorillas." And I was like, "Oh yeah." And she was like, "Oh, I'm listening to I think it was
Feel good and
Feel
Feel
Good Inc.
Good, Feel Good Inc.
Feel Good
Yep,
Inc.
Feel Good.
Dude,
God
everyone
damn it.
was a.
Here's the
Everyone
thing.
listens to that one.
I've never wanted to be this type of person where it's like, oh, you're not a real fan. This is how I am with Gorillaz,
But
because every time somebody says, oh, I'm a fan of Gorillaz, they always tell me the same 3 fucking songs, and they can't tell me anything other than that. They always say Clint Eastwood,
Good.
Feel Good
Clint Eastwood,
Inc.,
yeah.
and fucking
Andromeda. I don't know.
no,
Nah.
Feel Good Inc., Clint Eastwood. God damn it, it was the third one. Well, whatever. I don't even like Clint Eastwood, and I'm a Gorillaz fan. I think Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
is
I don't
bad.
like Clint Eastwood either.
Yeah, back in sunshine.
And I'm back. I'm gonna dress in drag.
Oh, there's too much fan art of that. You already know it. Everyone wants 2D to be like.
Everybody wants
humiliating.
2D and Murdoch to fuck.
Yeah,
It's
Murdoch.
glorious.
Release Murdoch. Free Murdoch.
If the fan base ain't making 2D fuck Murdoch, they're making 2D fuck Noodle, which is the worst thing ever because they like knew each other when she was 5. It's gross.
Why are they making noodles so goddamn thick? Goddamn.
Well, that's what happened when girls grow up.
Dare. Isn't it Dare?
Yeah, Dare. That's the Noodle
Dare.
song. That's what happens with little girls. They grow up and they're hot, and then you're like, this is awkward because I knew them when they were little.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
little, so it's okay.
Shut up. You're a monster.
I'm not a monster.
Yes, you are. You're a horny monster, and you're disgusting and smelly.
When Persona 4 came out, I was
I
young.
can't help it, she's
Nanako's
Asian.
kind of hot. Whoa, whoa.
Listen, if you're not
Hold on,
dating
how
the
old's
doctor...
Nanako? Hold on, wait, how old's Nanako? Uh-oh.
Listen, if you're not dating the doctor in Persona 5, what are you doing with your life?
Alright, honestly, either her or Makoto. I love Makoto so
Makoto.
much.
Was Makoto like the main girl, the one with the swirly hair?
No.
No, she was the one that she was Justice, the one with a motorcycle persona. Almost said stand.
I don't like Makoto.
Nanako is 6. Okay, never
I
mind.
don't
Never
like Makoto.
retract the previous statement. Retract.
Edit
Pull
that
that
out.
back.
Edit
Hold on.
that.
Edit that out. Edit that out. Hold on.
No, edit
Okay,
it back in
Persona
5
4
times.
came out when I was 10, so
He was
4-year
6.
difference. 4-year difference. Tier. You like 4-year differences. You like 4-year differences. So
Editing that out.
I don't
you
think the
fucking
law likes.
asshole.
I don't think the law likes 4-year differences.
yeah.
You say this as if I
Got
like
to
it.
edit
Alright,
like police sirens.
Skip
in the
that.
background.
Skip that. Come back here. Hey guys,
police
what's up?
sirens come.
Nobody's gonna watch this.
That's literally everybody that watches Splatoon porn.
I just
Okay.
Heavy the squid.
Can't just call me out like 5 times in a row, please, please. Callie's like
Listen,
17.
listen.
I'm 18.
No.
Please.
No, here, it'll save you. Callie and Mario in Splatoon 1 are like 17. In Splatoon 2, they're 19.
Yes.
And
19 in
Marina,
Splatoon 2.
And Marina is 18.
That's why I just tell myself, oh, she's just wearing her old
And
costume.
You wanna know how old Pearl is?
Why is Pearl the
21.
oldest?
She's fucking 21.
Why is
Yes.
she 21? That
Why
makes
can
no
she
sense.
legally
Because she's
drink?
cool. She's cool.
I like Pearl more than Marina, and I don't care what the fuck anybody says about it.
I like the Choctopus, I'm gonna be honest.
I prefer the Choctopus.
I prefer Bisque.
I like Marina, and I like
prefer-
Callie.
I prefer Spike.
Alright.
Wait
Okay.
a second.
I prefer Captain Cuttlefish.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You need to chill. You need to
pump
chill.
the brakes, sir.
Captain Cuttlefish, isn't he like 130?
I'm 130 then.
No.
I want them wrinkly cheeks, dude.
What the heck? What is going on here? I'm not a
He's admitting his love for a
Please.
150-year-old
You
cuttlefish.
know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought Annie was cute. The sea anemone, anemone.
You wanted to fuck a Splatoon kid.
You don't know how old she is. I'm gonna need you to Google that. Google it right
Annie?
now. Yeah, how old is Annie?
Annie, she is probably really young.
I don't need to probably Google it right now.
Okay.
Google it right now.
Our crew is already down the train.
The
One
police
podcast. You guys
is
fucked up.
outside my house.
FBI, open up! You guys.
There's no age. She doesn't have an age.
All right,
Officially.
good. Back off, officer.
Okay. That's going in the crime book.
Let's go. Let's go to the crime book.
Is
gonna-
that your
I don't
version
know.
of the cringe comp?
The what?
Is that your version of the cringe comp, bro? Let's go to the crime book.
I think you mean the cringe bubble. The cringe.
Now,
bubble?
anytime anyone says anything like illegal, I put it in the crime book. I have a Google Docs named the crime book. So far it has 3 entries. A scary man named Digital Wayne came up to me and asked to ERP.
Oh, what a
I broke the
fiend.
man out of existence, and Jesus Christ came back.
No.
That's in the
We
crime
were in
book?
Ponytown. Yes, we played Ponytown. Ironically,
It's
there's
ironic.
this-
It's
there's this
ironic.
person. This is this person who made their pony look exactly like Jesus Christ, and he went around calling bitches hoes.
Yeah, I made them a cross, and I said go back on the cross, and they
He
said fuck the cross.
And then like this girl was like her offensive,
Fuck
and he just
Batman.
called her a hoe.
Yeah.
She walked away.
I love this, man. I wish I was there for that.
Oh my
Where was
god.
Dead Fish?
Dead
Mm.
fish? No.
Splatoon 2.
I never played Splatoon
The
game.
Splatoon 2 soundtrack is so good.
I only remember
Dead
one
Fish
thing
was,
from Splatoon.
Dead Fish is the reference to Dead Mouse.
Oh god.
Dead Fish does music.
I can't believe Pearl.
She's
is
got
alive.
she does the music for the Octoling expansion, I think, mainly.
Cool.
What?
Why Dead Mouse? That's so. It's like
Dead
making a
Mouse is legit.
dubstep reference.
It's DEDF1SH.
That's like the dubstep.
No, that's
reference
that's
in the
Marina's
Deadpool 2
name, isn't
movie.
it? That's like Marina's
What?
stage name.
Huh?
Isn't that Marina's like stage name in Octo Expansion?
Isn't it?
Because I remember like Pearl's is MC Princess because she's a rapper.
That's
And-
cute.
I know, right? It's so fucking cute. And then like Marina was like Dead Fish because she was the DJ because that was how Off the Hook works. Like Callie and Murray were like a pop duo, and Pearl and Marina are like Marina's the DJ and Pearl's the rapper.
What's up, my fellow kids?
What's up, my fellow squiggers?
Wait a second.
Edit that out. Edit that out.
No. Edit that back in 9 more times.
Whoa! No! Don't repeat it. No! Stop repeating it. No!
Squigger.
Yeah, you're saying that as if I know how to edit.
It's a fucking.
You just,
Yeah,
take,
good
you just
luck.
take the clip and copy and put it on a different layer or whatever at the
That sounds like a lot of work for a man that, goes to work and college.
Wow.
Alright, you're right. You're editing this video, DJ.
Dad, I have a job to go to. I have a
Have you
10-hour shift.
Have you seen his edits? Come on.
Okay, you're right. I don't have an editing software. I'm broke. What am I gonna do? I sit at home. I have no job.
Fucking
You expect
Windows
me to
Movie
do
Maker,
things? You guys
Movie
are the ones
Maker.
that do everything. Easy
Movie Maker,
mode.
idiot.
I tried to get Audacity to work for like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
More
I
than
did
20
it in
minutes.
10.
More than 20
I'll-
minutes.
Then I
I'll
did
figure
in
it
10.
out, Jesus.
Got you. If you need help, then I'll help you as well. Because it's
I'll just get my brother. He knows how to edit everything.
All right.
Alright. He's gonna. What? Are you gonna make him listen to this?
No. I
Well, he
will
technically has to edit it.
Yeah.
I'll just ask him, hey, how do I do this?
Here, let me listen to the clip.
I wanna fuck little from
There's
gorillas.
this guy named DJ said Squigger 5 times in a row.
Okay.
This guy wants me to edit him saying squigger
That was a
multiple
joke. I'm
times.
actually editing Squigger 9 times. That was a joke. Okay.
No, I'm doing it now. It's far
Alright.
too late.
Oh
Okay.
god, now it's gonna be like right here in the video.
Yeah, that's how. Put it in right here. That's how we're gonna end the video.
Yeah, right. It was back there now. Now it's gone. Now it's
Yeah, now
gone.
it's gone. Does anybody have something interesting to say? Because I think we should end it here. Because this is like an hour and 13 minutes of rambling.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
real. I gotta take a fat shit, so let's end it.
All right. This has been I guess the first episode of Stuck in Purgatory. I'm DJs from Dapper'z Pad. Who else is here with me?
Nepione right here.
And
I'm God tier, and I want a fuck noodle.
Okay, that's
Mm.
alright.
Okay, edit that.
Noodle.
Alright, we're done. We're done here.
Please,
Alright.
Please don't call, please. I'm gonna cry.
Alright, we're done here.
We're done here.
Beep.
Bleep.